Welcome to Ravens Over. The music you hear in this video is by myself, so for copyright reasons, just letting you know. Welcome to Ravens Over. Please go to my channel, also the notification bell, like this video and share. As a woman, I feel as though a lot of things we have to go through in life is always hard. I'm not an alien, I'm actually a real person, and I feel like sometimes extending your truth, you end up being homeless, left alone, and can't figure out what's going on. So I sit down and I burn a candle and I pray and I ask God, why did you make me this way? Why am I here? I'm so broken. But then I think being poor than trying to get to the riches in life, and I think of the riches I could get to if I don't let people get in my mind or rent space in my head. I think of all the money I could get. I think of the house I could have, and with the house I would be so rich in spirit as well as value. I have money coming out my butt, and at the end of the day I'm thinking to myself, I could start a family, I can move forward. By me standing in my truth, I'm being true to me. But when I'm being true to me, will there be someone very jealous and envy of me that's waiting behind the scenes to destroy me? How do I stand in my truth when at the end of the day I know someone is waiting for me? Welcome to
Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody getting it for you? What's going on, people? Subscribe to my channel.
What's going on, people? It is the day of another day that we call Sunday. And with it being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in, knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. Now I want to talk about something that I don't know if I'm really going to be able to speak to you about this, but I'm going to try my best in case something goes wrong, because usually when I try to talk to you things that are very spiritually connected with me and the man above and stuff like that, if, you know, within myself and my opinion of myself and what I do within my trials and tribulations. And again, this is about me. This is not about the next girl, the next person. This is not about them. This is talking about me. It's your big sister talking to my little sisters or my little brothers, so the case may be. I'm having a conversation with you through my truth and what I've learned, you know, with my silence prayers and stuff. Now, we already know I'm the kind of person that pray a lot. Well, if you don't, you know now. I pray a whole lot. I pray in the morning, I pray at night. I pray because there's a lot of different things I cannot control, a lot of different things I need answers to, a lot of things that, you know, I, as a person, deal with on a day-to-day basis. With the why question. And a lot of girls may understand what I'm saying when I say the why question, like why these parents, why this way, why that way, you know, why this struggle, why am I have to go through all these trials and tribulations? When you design me and I'm moving in the pattern that you need to move to, and at the end of the day, even though you send me to the jungle or basically the beast, and go through this life and try to be a positive influence as much as I can, because today, Lord knows when He made me, I was far from positive. But the thing is that trying to be a positive influence as far as when I first started videos and stuff, because when I first started videos and stuff, I did it because I wanted to tell my story, what I was going through and stuff like that, and a lot of situations I cannot deal with. You can break down a woman temporarily, but a real woman will always pick up the pieces, rebuild herself, and come back stronger than ever. A real woman. Are you real enough too? Dealing with the man and stuff. Now, before, like I said before, I was gay first, before I came to spirits. The thing about it is that in the gay world, it was a difficult time. But when I came to spirits, it's like 10 degrees worse than I ever could imagine. I had no idea that my sisters and my brothers were being hunted, killed, and murdered. God has been with them, God has slept with them, killed them, and felt as though they can get away with it. All he had to do was say is, I didn't know what she was. And at the end of the day, he knew exactly what she was. That's the reason why he was there with her. He silenced her because he wants to make sure she can't tell her side of the story. And it's a shame that so many people don't see that. I had no idea. Rest in peace, my sisters. Standing your truth can cost you your life. And me, the late bloomer and stuff like that, not really realizing exactly what I stepped into. And some people, I believe it's depends on location because everybody's different. But me, myself, I never do the same men I did when I was gay. It's the same men I'm dating. I'm dating. Well, I'm two spirits. Go figure, I do not know. I did not know I had to date straight men. I do every day gay men at the end of the day. If I go down and lean in the bed, stuff like that, I thought, listen, you were gay, but at the end of the day, I learned this about attraction. Attraction means that I'm attracted to a certain gender, which means a straight man's going to be attracted to a female. Sure, Sammy said, well, you don't look nothing like a female, and that's fine. I get it. You have to get your accolades or your jokes or whatever the case may be. Or I would have spooked you, but at the end of the day, y'all still saying the same thing about cisgender women. But anyway. Me, the kind of person I try to stay more low-key, because I grew up low-key, because the mother who birthed me knew that at the end of the day, she was raising a homosexual child, and at the end of the day, I don't think she was very much happy with what she was seeing. And as a child, you're growing up and stuff like that, you're only being yourself, and you know you're not really realizing you're going to be punished for the person you present in front of your parents. Now, as a parent that's already been in the world, they kind of know gay people, straight people, bisexual people, and they have no problem with gay people as long as it's not their child. Not all people, but I'm just saying. When it comes to me, I basically come to the father of a felon basically he thought was funny. The things he thinks is funny is kind of mean to other people because it's very mean. And I dealt with the men in those patterns. When I found men that are felons, men that do bad things, I'm automatically catered to that person because that's what I'm used to. As a child growing up, this is what I'm familiar with. I feel comfortable here in this setting. As I've gotten older, I still feel comfortable in this setting. But anyway, another story. So the thing is, my problem I have been having with the man above is with me. Now, you know, before I started this channel, I was not doing I was on hormone pills, but it didn't get to the degree that it's gotten to now. To the point I was talking about female stuff like that. I feel as though I have to start detoxing, which means that something is going wrong, a side effect of these hormone pills. Okay. So the thing is that I have the message from God that always keeps telling me is I need you to be more visual. I don't think I told you about this before. I don't need you to hide
This would
anything.
mean that I need you to be more active and stop hiding your face, wearing shades, everything you can, and not let people see who you are, trying to exist because you have a bad temper. You know, you may end up going to jail if you don't hide.
I need you to be more visual. You need to let people see you. And I think it's the biggest problem I have because I don't like to be seen. I'm the kind of person that do not like attention. Sure, you may think the Raven do, but I don't. If you go to my Instagram, you see I'm like, you would never figure it was me. I do not like attention. I just do not like it. Maybe because those have been negative, maybe because of what came with it, maybe because of my gay life, maybe because of what came with it. When I was gay before this way, when I walked down the street, the whole place would stop and just stay.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
It was almost as if a light was shining on me. And to be honest, some people are like, but that's a good thing. No, I didn't like it because within any light, there comes a negative and a positive. Some people may see it as a really beautiful thing, but then there's going to be the haters. They're going to be the jealous. They're going to be the laughing. They're going to be talking about you like a dog. They're going to be people who just ridicule and judge you from that world into this world, and from a child to adult, to a child, to a teen, to an adult, to gay, and then to this side of the world. It's always stayed present within me because I watch a lot and I see how this world works. This world can be a very jealous, envious, hateful place if you are different. If you're a big, heavy-set woman, she's most of the laughter, jokes, stuff like that. They want to laugh at her, they make fun of her. And then when she starts dancing, oh my God, she can dance. It is amazing how people find things to be so really mean to other people. If you're I guess a two-spirit woman and you're not passable, oh my God, that's a dude, that's a man, that's a man. Oh my God, look. They run up and they walk up over to your face and look at you and start laughing in your face as if they're trying to provoke you to hit them. I'm not going to go further than that. So, within me and these signals of the things that I've seen, I stay low-key. And it's not low-key because of this way. I've been low-key for years this way. Because I never liked the negative thing that came back. And we already know I was, back in the day, I was fist fighting. Now, I told you before, I was struggling because people said I was gay. I knew in my heart what I was, And the problem I had was I didn't like being called gay. When you call me gay, if you was at work, you call me gay, I was like, I would go in. The guy would come pick me up. I would say, that's my cousin, that's my brother. I would never say or confess who it really was. Everyone already knew what it was. Except me couldn't stand in my truth. And that's what goes back when I say the man above. It's like, they already know. They already know what you are. You need to connect that part with you. And by no means I'm saying everybody don't know. I know somebody said, well, yeah, I knew, you know, because you know we're going to have those people. Those people are always going to be the ones saying they knew. Then you got cisgender females out here, oh my God, I thought you was a, you know, so it is what it is. Those people going to exist. They are the darkness that goes into the light. That's why they blow up when they hit the light, because they're not a part of that world as far as being bright light, bring the positive energy. They bark in the darkness and separating souls from their heart, so this way they can watch them fall and they laugh and act like they don't have no part of it, and that's the whole reason why they were there in the first place. So I question, the reason why I still stay covered up is because I have anger issues, and I'm afraid that that day comes when they run to me and they say something to me, which they have, and at this job that I was at. And I was very much being, what's that, the test, practice, ignore. You're going to be tested on the words that you push out there. We're going to put you to the test. You know, the thing you put in the universe, it puts you to the test. So now I have to practice ignore. You have to live by the words you've been telling other people. And the reason why I told you before I said practice ignore is really for me, y'all, not for y'all, because I knew all the abuse I've been through this world, that I would be a person that would swing. And it's funny because when I think back when I was younger and stuff, and my aunt, who I used to call my mother, she kept saying, you're such a crybaby, you gotta stop crying. I used to cry. You could say something to me, I just start crying and start crying. And she would get so upset and say, you can't keep crying at everything. My father, who beat me up, told me, he said, you cry over everything. So I'm gonna give you, they would beat me because I would cry. Like, you could hurt my feelings, I just start crying. And they would beat me so bad to the point where now you could do things that hurt me and I won't cry. So now people say, you're an emotionless bitch. You're so fucking you're so cold. You're a cold-hearted bitch. I'm not cold-hearted. This is what they taught me as a child to an adult. And they trained me after all the beatings of being this way. And then now I'm functioning this way. No one wants to take responsibility of these actions. So I always question that when I say, well, I'm going to go outside into the public and stuff. And how would I react when that person shows up? Because choiceably, they're going to show up. How am I going to react? Am I going to walk away?
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Trying to build my family.
Am I going to walk away? Or am I just going to laugh? You know, I played all, you're so crazy, just keep going. Or am I going to swing? I don't trust me. I don't. And the reason why I say this is because I've known to snap. I think sometimes that I kind of hold so much inside at a certain period of time where I just respond before I'm really going to respond. I think they call it blackout. And I think when you're the kind of person like me, we hold a lot of stuff in, and everybody just keep beating us, and we're like, you know what, it's okay. And it's not okay. That's why I'm taking depression pills. Well, not depression, well, depression pills, high blood pressures, because it's not okay. In reality, is that, okay, this is part of my beating, this is part of what I'm going through, this is part of my trial, this is going to be a part of my testimony, but at the end of the day, we end up snapping on the person, because the person who capping on us, being funny to us, or making fun of us, don't realize all the abuse that we've been or had before they showed up to be another contributor to pain that's already existing. So by them not being sure or being intact with the pain they've already been in, when they come and making fun of me, well, I just snap. And next thing you know, I can tell you right now how it's going to go. Because I already know this part, because I've been through this before. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Because then all of a sudden now, Raven done jumped in you, Raven done beating the shit out of you. Now all of a sudden, here come the cops. And guess who they coming to get? Me. They take my ID, and I'm telling you because this is going to happen. They take my ID, they see my ID, and they say, I didn't get arrested yet, but they, well, I didn't say yet, but I didn't get arrested, but I'm just saying, this is what's going to happen. Because when I do the work, I'm going to go to work. They're going to put me in the SWAT car. They're going to lock me the fuck up. And then here it is, I'm inside of jail. Now all of a sudden this motherfucker can't walk no more. This bitch is laying on the ground. I'm looking at the news. They tell my manslaughter. Now here it is at this day. I gotta go to court. I'm sitting in trial for days and stuff like that, trying to get the judge to basically see me, stuff like that, because I'm still sitting inside of Rikers Island, whatever the case may be, and yet still, I have not been seen yet. And at the end of the day, I'm in here fighting a bunch of dudes from the same dude I just left out on the street. Now I got a bunch of them, I gotta fight, and now I'm inside of there, if I have to fight at all. Then I finally get my court date that goes inside the court, and here comes the person who gave me a hard way to go, that started some shit with me, his family inside the courtroom. Oh, I can't believe you, motherfucker. I hope you die. Hope you rot in hell. Now remind you, I was going about my business. A family member came up to me and attacked me, and I responded back differently what he anticipated. Now he's inside the ground, and here it is, I'm sitting here, and now you're upset with me because I didn't allow him to kill me. Now I'm watching you go act like a fool. You trying to jump over the judge. You trying to go everything after me. You want to beat me the fuck up because I took out one of your family members that you did not raise right, and at the end of the day, you have to let your family member know that there are different types of people in the world. Yes, more than just black and white. But at the end of the day, you can't tell it to your family member because at the end of the day, your family member's in the ground. While the fucking lights and the fucking zincs even adds up. Termites. And here it is. I'm sitting inside a prison. Only because I didn't just walk away. Now I gotta fight all these motherfuckers. And at the end of the day, there's some fine motherfuckers up in there, but I ain't gonna go there. Because that whole pattern broke out. And here it is. A person minding their own business is sitting inside a prison that should not have never been there. Because you decided that you want to fuck with me on a day that I didn't want to be fucked with. And there's always questionable with me when I always say, I'm just going to come out. Now I've come out tons of times. Y'all see I've been faced stuff like that. And I showed myself like that. But at the end of the day, when it comes to a man running up on me, and they do run up on me, not in a negative way, they come up on me in a positive way. You know, they're trying to shoot their shot. And I understand that. Because you're looking at something that you're attracted to. And some people are like, well, they must be gay. And I understand what you're saying because you see me as who I am underneath. He sees me what I am on top. You see me as underneath because you don't know what's underneath. That's just a speculation of what you assume because at the end of the day, because of the video title itself, but at the end of the day, you don't know what's really underneath. But he's seeing what he's seeing on the surface. He's very visual. He's coming after me. He sees a beautiful woman or an ugly woman or a fierce woman or whatever kind of woman he sees. That's why he's there in front of me. Now I have to explain to him, I can't take you. I can't have a conversation with you because of who I am. So he may know and he may know. He may already know. But guess what? I'm not in a position to interview nobody for that position to ask them questions. Well, let me just ask you a few questions. Do you know what I am? Here it is, on the street in front of a whole bunch of damn people. He has to represent his manhood. So if he may represent his manhood because his boys is watching him, he may just try to act like a damn ass instead of saying, oh, okay, I got you. All right, peace. He may not do that. He may snook me. He may hit me. He may rock me. And at the end of the day, I'm going to fight back. And this is the problem I always have within my visibility, that I always have the question with God, within myself. It's like I understand the reason why you want me to do this because you got other girls like me that's coming behind me. They need to see my existence. And I feel like this, it's just a pattern. It's a hard thing for me to swallow. It's like the same thing of when I was scared. I couldn't deal with it. When I realized it, I was like, okay, fine. But it became a pattern. It became levels of who you are. I believe everything comes at a certain time, at a certain speed. When it comes to the person, I believe everything needs to be rushed. But at the end of the day, I am human first. And I may not be this. I may have a crazy reaction. And I know when you poke the bear so many times, it just may be that day when I had enough. And I know a lot of girls let me know exactly what I mean. That day you had enough. When everybody been fucking with you so much, it's already manifested in your head before you even left at the house this morning that you've had enough. And then when that person pulls up, you act like a damn fool. And there's always been a question like, but do you want me murdered? Do you want me killed? Do you want me all the way up there? I keep seeing this guy on his bicycle riding behind me, just shooting me up. I don't know why I keep seeing this vision, but I keep seeing this. And it's just things that just manifest inside my head. I keep asking God, why? And I'm gonna get to the jobs that people may have known, people did know, people didn't know. They really didn't care. Some did, of course, you know, the ones that did, and there's the ones that made fun of me and stuff like that, and I heard them, I act like I didn't hear it, but there was so many that didn't know, and you knew that they didn't know, and it's like, okay, here we go with this, what do I do, and here it is, he's trying to talk to me, he's looking at me, and some have empathy on you, and some won't, some act all tough a certain type of way, and I always find it funny that the ones who are always trying to laugh at you, make fun of you, you know how your girls like me, you know, we can tell a date when we see a date. We can tell the guys who've been with the girls like us. Either he may want to hide it and make it seem like we don't know. We can smell some about him that's just a little bit funny, a little bit off. He may not think we can pick up on it, but at the end of the day, we do. But that's always been my struggle with them coming more visible into the world. Now, you said, well, baby, you're already all over YouTube, but I'm not really not as, if you really don't look for me, you won't find me. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I just want to share this with you as far as one of my struggles that I go through as far as being more visible, out in the open. It's been the hardest thing for me because I don't want someone running up to me and I'm scared of what I'm going to do. Because there is a thing called blacking out when they see, you know, you done blacked out your ass behind bars eating Roman noodles. Anyway, I want to know how you feel about this video. You comment below how you feel about this. Have you ever felt as though if you came more visible and stuff like that, you have to be prepared for what's going to come? That you feel like, you know what, if they try me, it's going to be on. Like I said before, subscribe to my channel, top this Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. I love you. And thank you for watching.
Alright, now come on, baby, let's go on Instagram. Woo! Like I said before, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and notification bell, like this video and share it everywhere you can. Are you the kind of person that feels as though it's kind of hard to stand in your truth? Being true to you, just minding your own business, and people always trying to start stuff up. They got a problem with your existence. Here it is, you're trying to go from point A to point B to point C. Comment below how you feel about this. I will be reading your comments at the top of this Instagram button. You follow me, I'll follow back. Love you. Love you.